Okay, hey everyone, this is Dale from Land and Family Adventures. I'm here with my middle son, D'Amico. He's gonna pull these tires off of his younger brother's 2024 Honda Recon 250 so that we could do the high lift kit. Right now it's got standard suspension. Yeah, we're going to end up taking that out and putting in the 1.5 inch lift. So go ahead and pull the tires. Maybe just let it fall on the ground. We went ahead and jacked the Recon up and put jack stands underneath it so it's fully balanced so that when we're doing our work the tires and the jack won't get in the way. I'll move that one out of the way. Alright, go on to the next one. Yeah, just spin it until they come all the way off completely. Pull that tire off. Okay, move it out of the way. On to the next one. Put its 4 lugs in the tire. Put the 4 lug nuts into the tire. Yeah. Okay, on the last one. Okay, that's it for the tire. Alright, now that the tire's off, the next step is going to be to get these shocks off. What I'll end up doing is just pulling that set off and that set off down there. And then I'll drop it down, and I'm going to have to pull I'm gonna have to pull this out too. That way the flex will happen. And that's for the front. For the back. Right, I gotta pull that guy out right there. Then I think that's it. I'll have to pull some of these bolts out for the kit, but that's fine. So once I got those out, then I'll show you how to compress the springs. Okay, once you have the shocks all put back together, it's time to get the brackets and the spacers and the nuts and bolts that you're going to need to put in the front bracket set. Okay? You'll have 2 of these brackets and a spacer and hardware. Okay? You get your brake line right here. Just give it a little bit of a pull out of the way, and then you'll be able to fit that bracket in and line it up. Then get the other bracket, and it'll just slide right into place as well. Grab the new factory hardware, or the new hardware, it's not factory. Put the spacer in, slide the bolts in, and then just put the nut on. That spacer is going to keep the steel from crushing and loosening up the bolts. Go to the other side. You'll need the same thing. Your bolt, your washer, and your nut. Not your washer, but your spacer. Put that together. And then you're going to go ahead. The nut is going to be a 17 millimeter, and the head is going to be 16, or 5/8 and 11/16. And you can tighten down the inside. Just enough for the moment. Because you don't want it too tight for when you put the coilover back in and it doesn't fit because you've made it too tight. Okay, that's good enough for the moment. Now you could use the original factory nut and bolt for the bottom. Okay, take the coil over, set it in. Now I took these out and they had the word shower on the outside, so that's the way I'm going to continue it. Now for the top, because I do have new hardware, I'll just use the new hardware. Okay. Now I'm going to run them on down, and then set them for 34 foot-pounds. Definitely not going to be able to. Maybe I can. Alright, gotta switch to a deep socket. And do the bottom, same. Now you can of course wait, do all your torquing, and at the very end, totally up to you. Then it's just a matter of doing the same on the other side. And once I'm done, come back. Once it's all done and you're all tightened down to spec, that's what it's going to look like. You see that the brake line is conveniently out of the way. The other side, it's done just the same. The spacer's in place. Use of the new hardware. Using the factory nut and bolt down there. And you got your lift kit spacer, and that's the front. Now on to the back.